Once, long ago in the area Semidang, South Sumatra, there is a kingdom. King named Prince Serunting, he is famous with his miracle. Prince married with village girl that named Siti. After marriage, they lived in the palace. But Siti always thought of her brother named Arya Tabing. He and his parents live in a small house amid the fields. Prince Serunting knows what was thinking by his wife, then he asked, "What happened, Dinda? I often see you sad?" "I did not have the heart to leave my brother. He was the only family of mine," explained Siti sadly. "Then why do not we invite your brother to live here?" said Prince Serunting. "Do you allow?" said Siti excited. "Of course it should. He is my brother-in-law," said the Prince Hyle smiling. "My brother, I'd rather stay here, other than that I have to take care of the garden's father's legacy," said Arya Tabing. Siti finally understand, they both agreed to have the garden lined with wooden sticks. Siti's garden also belongs to her husband. "Hopefully with this barrier, there will be no dispute between us someday," said Prince Serunting. Miracles happen, the boundary between the wood-grown mushrooms. There is an ordinary fungus Tata leads to the garden owned by Siti and gold fungus that leads to the garden owned by Arya Tabing. Seeing that, the Prince Serunting became jealous. He did not accept the luck of Arya Cliffs. "Hi Arya Tabing, what are you doing with fungus gold of mine?" Prince snapped. Arya Tabing tried to explain. "I do not take yours, I just take that into my right," explained Arya Tabing. The prince did not accept the answer. He even challenged Arya Tabing to a fight. Finally, Arya Tabing accepted the challenge. "Well my brother, if that is your wish, but give me 2 days to prepare," said Arya Tabing. "Well," said Prince. Day and night Arya Tabing thinking about the challenge. "What should I do? Prince Serunting is the magician. I will not be able to deal with it. Only Sister Siti is my hope. She can help me," thought Arya Tabing hopefully. Quietly Arya Tabing met her sister in the palace. The existence of a battle plan that makes Siti confused. She was between her husband and sister. He knew his brother would lose. Of course he could die. With a heavy heart, Siti told her husband's weakness. The weakness is that the weeds always vibrate even though they are not blown by the wind. Spear the weeds and their magic will be lost. "Promise me not to kill him," said Siti. "I promise." "Thank you, sis," said Arya Tabing. When the time comes, Prince Serunting had been waiting the arrival of Arya Tabing in grassland near their gardens. "I salute with brave to see me Arya Tabing," said Prince Serunting. "I dare because it's true," said Arya Tabing. "You prepare Arya Tabing," cried Prince Serunting, while jumping up and drew his spear. Finally, he saw the weeds that continue to vibrate, although not in the wind. Then the weeds he throw to the prince. In an instant the horse. Prince Serunting leaves home to Mount Sagantung to be hermited. He knew that his wife had betrayed. Currently imprisoned, he heard the sound of unseen Sang Hyang Mahameru. "Oh young boy, will you have supernatural powers?" asked the voice. "Of course I will," replied the Prince Serunting. "All right, but you must obey my orders. Be imprisoned under the bamboo trees until the leaves cover the entire body," said Sang Hyang Mahameru. "I will do Sang Hyang Mahameru," said Prince Serunting. Prince Serunting undergo meditation with confidence. 2 years later, Prince Serunting's body was covered with bamboo leaves. As promised, Sang Hyang Mahameru come back. "Oh young man. In accordance promise. I'll give you magic." "What kind of magic?" asked the Prince Serunting. "The power is, whatever you say will turn into a curse," said Sang Hyang Mahameru. Prince Serunting moved from its place. Happily he soon returned to his hometown. Prince fell on the ground. Its strength is gone and he was in pain as he crawled to reach the horse. The prince wanted to try his power. Currently passing through a grove of bamboo trees, he said, "Let there be rock, O bamboo trees." He say. Then expanse of bamboo trees turned to stone. Prince stunned, he did not expect and was amazed. Since that time the prince say runting known as the bitter tongue. Because whatever is said will come true. So it went on. Along the way, see Pahit Lidah trying to do good with his supernatural powers he has. A sense of revenge against Arya Tabing is gone, along with the good deed done during the trip. Then, he apologized to his brother and his beloved wife. City very happy to see the change in her husband's character. Arya Tabing happy with the change. Now the magic of Prince increases, and make it aware that the superiority should be used for good.